Weichai Smart Fleet is a software as a service platform supporting services that help customers better manage and maintain the equipment. It also enables them to quickly configure automated workflows to fit their intra and inter-enterprise processes. Nowadays, partners in the supply chain need to work closely. However, many still email, EDI, text, or call to collaborate with each other, and data is often manually entered and duplicated in multiple silo systems. Let's see how Smart Fleet improves productivity and helps partners, such as a Nike warehouse manager, a Carrier Logistic Fleet manager, and a Weichai service center manager, manage to make a timely goods delivery to a Decathlon sporting goods store despite a vehicle incident. After the store manager approved a purchase order, Smart Fleet automatically creates a sales order for the warehouse manager and an advance shipping notice for the store manager. After the Nike warehouse manager approved a sales order, Smart Fleet also created a trip order for the fleet manager to deliver a Nike shipment to Decathlon. Now the fleet manager, Fang Fei, opens the trip order and assigns a Sino truck as a truck and Dang Dang as a driver, and then approves the order. This triggers the platform to automatically send a notification to the truck driver about his newly assigned job, instead of the fleet manager having to manually reach out to the driver. Smart Fleet can integrate with channels such as Outlook, WeChat, DingTalk, etc. As the Nike warehouse picks the order, the driver receives status updates. After the warehouse got the pallet ready and completed the sales order, the driver receives another notification. These notifications are based on the business rules established between Nike and Carry. Another pair of partners could set up a different set of workflow. The fleet manager can keep track of the truck on its way to the warehouse. The truck arrives at the warehouse. After the goods are loaded, the driver starts his trip order from his mobile phone. If another carrier wants to shorten trip time by sending a driver to arrive at the warehouse at the expected completion time, Smart Fleet can easily support such change via customization without requiring lengthy code change. When the driver is on his way to the retailer, the onboard system of the truck detects a fault and notifies Smart Fleet. Smart Fleet then automatically creates a trouble ticket from the truck data and alerts the fleet manager on his desktop. The fleet manager opens the trouble ticket to review. Note that other relevant information, such as the truck ID and the fault code, is already in the ticket, so that the fleet manager could effectively decide on the next step. In the future, we could add a service in Smart Fleet that would provide detailed repair advice to the fleet manager. Fleet manager decides that the fault needs to be addressed right away. He assigns a repair center. Once the fleet manager approved the trouble ticket, Smart Fleet will create a new work order and notify the service center manager. In the future, we could add an AI service to recommend the best service center based on the location of a service center to the truck, its parts availability, costs, etc. Smart Fleet creates an accurate work order using info from the trouble ticket, thus preventing manual data entry mistakes. The repair manager uses the information provided by Smart Fleet to select required parts and a technician, and then approve the work order. Smart Fleet then notifies the technician about his new job and the driver about the repair station to go to, saving users time on manual notification. After the driver arrives at the repair station, the technician begins his repair and indicates so on his iPad. Then, when the repair is done, Smart Fleet notifies the driver to resume his drive to the retailer. Finally, the driver delivered the goods to Decathlon, finishing the trip order on his phone. During the whole process, because of the business rules set up in the Smart Fleet, the Decathlon store manager is kept abreast of the events so that he can plan accordingly. Despite this incident, the partners were able to collaborate effortlessly, focusing on their core business because they could rely on Smart Fleet to connect their processes seamlessly and provide updates in real time. The Weichai Smart Fleet will increase Weichai's revenue from engines, vehicles, parts, and services.